Hello and welcome to uniquephone.co.uk. I have dismantled the iPhone 4S in my other video. Now I have that was the old screen and replace it with a new screen now. What I told you, you need to transfer the proxy sensor washer, put it back, transfer to the new screen. But iPhone 4S is not make any. It's better you transfer it, but it's not make it that much different. If you don't have a dust protector for earpieces, transfer your dust protector as well. Alright. Your camera cover, transfer for as well. Now before I put the screen in there, I'll go just to go with the finger, have a look. It's not any gloss or anything, it still is there. No. So when you want to put, you see example, you see here as well, do not bend it here. What I'm doing, I put the the home button as well. Yeah. Before I put it in there, you need to just honestly, I cannot really explain what that is. That you need to care for when you put it in there, you not bend it too much here. Alright. So I put it, slide it here, hold it with the finger that side the ribbon to put it in there. Take your time. It's not. I tell you, I have told you in my other videos. No rush. Alright. That's it. Now it's in there. Hold it here down when you push it that one. Because if you push it that one here, that side is coming up and it's possibly damage the cable here. So now I'll go in the screws there, just alright. And have a look on the side. It's all is sitting good. Yeah. So now what I'm doing, I push it on the side in the frame, push it down, and tighten the screws. Don't push it in the middle, otherwise it possibly damage the screen. Alright, just there's a thin plate is in the middle. Side again. Side again. Other side. That's so now the 4 side screws. That is tricky to put it in there, but again, please have a patience when you put it in there. There's not too much to say. Just so you need to see how it's going. So when you finish that one, don't forget to put the vibrator back into place. Alright? You got it like let me show you. Look like a line here. There is a line, maybe you cannot see in the video, but there's a line there that you can put the exact same in place. No, that is a little bit lifted up. It's not sitting flat in there because it's the sticker in the back. It's not. So just be careful when you take it that off, it's not bended that here, because these are very bended easily. So have a look now. Actually it needs to sit flat when you put it back in there. So when you have it that one back, now that is the camera for idiot. So I'll put it back in the main board. The plastic cover for my first video I explained you for what is it. Just put it there. So before I start to do it, that one, that is need to bend it like a previous one, like that one. Alright? The best is it if you got something plastic at the front, it's not sharp, it's not to be sharp. Put it where is the between, where is the white line is there, you got a white line. Put it there, push it down, bend it in. Alright? Don't push it the cover here, otherwise you get the rainbow on your screen. Now lifted that one up, put it in there. You see when you have it, when I have put it in there, I hold my finger here and move at the board, this main board. You got the feeling it sit perfect in. If you bend it or it's not fitting, the board is gonna move, but I can't see here it's sitting there. Alright, when it's in there, I hold it with the finger down, don't push it too hard, and put the 2 screws first in there to hold it in the position before I start to go do something else, because that is 2 screws is easy to put it back in. So when I have got that one back, put back in the metal washer, gold one, back here. The other thing is, before you put your screen in there, before you hold the phone and put your screen in, if possible, open the phone, take the cover only off, connect the new screen in, and test that it's working. If you buy from places online, be 100% sure is the working before you take everything off. Now I'll put the Wi-Fi area back in. That is a little bit tricky if you not have it done it too much, but it's just to take your time. Just need to be sit perfect in. It's just like a clip. Just go in. That's it. Now I'll put the Wi-Fi. That is Wi-Fi washer screws. I'll put the Wi-Fi for the screws here. When you put that one back in there, a little bit careful. What I explained in my first video, don't damage the Wi-Fi chip. What I'm doing, I'll take the flip screwdriver, put it in the middle like that, and turn it. It's not tied it up, it's just to put in a position that you just go in there, and after I take the flat screwdriver and tie it up. Just be careful, not too fast, slowly, that is not damage the Wi-Fi chip. Don't tie too much, it's not wheel car, you know, it's electronic. Just a very gentle with it. When you finish that one, hold it there and put it in the position. Right, and back that one. So when you finish that one, I'll put it back to my camera in. The camera, you got a 2-pin here for the metal washer. The camera go behind that. Right, now I'll put the flex for the power volume. So, right. So now I'll put this screen back in. I'll turn it. So when I have it done at that one, now we take the plate off. You got a 2-pin there, you put a 2-pin here, and that one go behind the flex. Careful that you not put it at the front, push it, damage the flex. That bit is go behind the flex, put it in there, hold in the position, all the hole for the screws are matched together, hold it down and put the first 2 big screws in there. There's been one into the front, still hold it down, and one on the side here. So now you can let it go and put the other 2 screws in there. So when I have it done at that one, I'll put it back in the speaker and aerial. Alright. It's up to you which way you want to go. You can't do it first the speaker, you can't do it first all the screws and the motherboard, and after the speaker you can do it first the speaker. It's up to you which way you want to go, but which way is easier for you. Alright, but and put the plastic washer in there. Here is a little bit tricky because there's a magnet there. It's all the time when you put the screws in there, it's pull it side. What you need to do is just quickly put it in the hole. Now I'll put the other screws here. Again, I use the flat screw, Phillips screwdriver. I'll put it in there and turn it. That one is a little bit tricky, is it because these shorter screws, that isn't, it's not. After I put it the aerial in there. So you see, you got the plate for now. I put the SIM card first in, after put the battery in, put the plate in. Okay. So now with that one back in there, put 2 screws here. So and the other side.